Here's an example of a piece of pitted trim that we're going to be working on today. And here's the end result. Tear off a piece of tape and kind of tape off this little section here where we're going to be working. This area right in here you can see is the old surface, and this is the surface that's actually been burned off by the sun. It actually oxidizes and becomes porous. So what we're going to do is put some wipe-on real thin coats over and over again in order to build that back up. First thing we'll do is clean this, because we need to get any kind of oil or the conventional oily armor, all types of treatments off, and get that surface really open. If you have to use some lacquer thinner, that's fine too. On this little side light here, if you'd like to mask that, that's fine. If you don't, we can use the cleaner, which is actually a remover that will take it off that lens without hurting the lens any. So I normally just don't really mask, but if you really want to, you can. You just dip your brush. Now that I've put a few coats on, we'll take the 600 grit wet or dry sandpaper, and I've got a little container here of water. Wet it and start wet sanding. This process is pretty simple. You just coat maybe 4 or 5 coats. The coating is real thin, and sand and coat and sand until all the little surface pits have been filled in. Then we give it a final coat, and it looks really nice. It's a flexible coating, and it lasts a long time. What you need to do now is to keep sanding until this little pattern or texture goes away. And that's, after you've done that, that's actually restored the surface of this rubber material. Keep sanding, and then if you sand through the coat, then you can keep adding more coating. You keep adding the coating and sanding until it's perfectly smooth. As you apply the coating, use the hair dryer to break the surface bubbles. The coating forms little tiny bubbles, so don't dry as you're applying the coating. Just pass it over it to break the little bubbles. We apply a final coat now, and you can see the nice satin finish that's come up. The surface is real smooth. Again, little bubbles form, just break them with the hair dryer. At this point, they go away by themselves. Here's what we started with, and here's the end result. To remove any of the coating that's gotten onto your bumper, just apply the remover that's supplied in your kit, wait a few minutes, and wipe it right off. If you have any questions, you can give us a call at 678-978-6995.